What's up, Sam here. I'm here with Memphis May Fire. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
What's up? I'm Maddie and I sing for Memphis May Fire.
On talking. Cool. So Challenger was released earlier this year. How's the response been for it so far?
Dude, it's been amazing. We really never had imagined the record doing as well as it did, but we're really thankful for amazing fans that still buy music, and looking forward to the next record as well.
All right, and how do you feel that Challenger has progressed since Sleepwalking in the Hollow?
Immensely. I mean, I've said it before. The record it's just a really clear representation of our growth as a band, as people and musicians and writers. I think that it's most similar to The Hollow if you compare it to any of our previous records, but quality-wise and songwriting-wise, it's definitely a step above all the rest.
Okay, and do you have any plans for a new album thus far?
Not too many plans. We're going to cycle on Challenger for a while, but I would say sometime in the fall we'll probably start recording a new record.
Okay. And you've got a couple guest vocalists on your records previously, like Danny and whatnot. How do you decide a song would benefit from having a guest vocalist, and how do you choose who you want to do the vocals?
When we were putting together guest vocal ideas, I didn't care whether it was going to benefit, like the sales or anything like that. It was all just about who I felt fit perfect for the songs that I chose them for. And Danny and Kellen are two of my best friends in the whole world, so to have them on was just cool for me, But at the same time, the songs that they sing on, they can relate to really well. Lyrically, like Losing Sight for Danny and Miles Away for Kellen. So having them on those songs meant more to me than just a guest vocal part.
Okay. And you've toured a lot of places. Have you noticed any tangible differences when touring either between the U.S. and Canada or the world and Canada?
Yeah. Touring the U.S. and Canada it's not too different. They're pretty similar touring wise. I think everybody sells a little more merchandise in Canada than they do in America, just because there's fewer shows here, But we're on tour in Israel and Turkey and Belarus, Ukraine, Russia, just all over the world, a month or so ago. And that's a massive difference, dude. I can't even explain it. We don't have enough time in the interview, but I'm so thankful. I'll say the coolest thing is to see a sea full of kids in a room and that have a hard time speaking English, but somehow they know every word to every song we've written, and that's so cool, man. It's an amazing feeling for sure.
And even in Canada, I'm not from Montreal myself. I'm from Toronto. Do you know, is Quebec a different place than say Toronto or somewhere west or anything like that?
Yeah, Western Canada and Eastern Canada are definitely way different. The French Canadians here, it's not like that. Over on the West Coast. Our first time in Western Canada was actually on this tour. At the beginning of this tour, we played in Edmonton, Calgary, and great shows over there as well. So.
Okay. And how was the experience being a part of Warped Tour this summer?
Amazing, man. We really hope we can do it again next year. It's an experience that there's no better summer tour. We get to see all of our homies on one tour, and just the community that Warped Tour has become is insane, and it's equally as cool for the bands as it is for the kids. So. Okay.
And what do you think of this tour being dedicated to Mitch and the proceeds going to the foundation for Kennedy's daughter?
I think there's no better way to do it, and there's nobody that deserves it more than Mitch does.
Yeah. I don't know how well the foundation's been doing or anything. Has the response from that been well on this tour, or the California Metal Fest and whatnot?
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that his daughter Kennedy is going to be very well taken care of from all of the loyal Suicide Silence fans that are donating and taking care of that, and I think that's something that everybody is thankful for, and they definitely deserve it. So. Okay.
And how do you feel about people downloading more music nowadays compared to going out and buying the albums or buying them online even?
It sucks, dude, but it's reality. People are gonna, if you can get it for free, they'll get it for free. It's the beauty of merchandise though, like t-shirts and stuff, is that you can't torrent those. So, I think bands just rely on merchandise sales and stuff. Luckily, We've sold a great amount of records. Our fans, for some reason, are cool enough to buy our music, and we're so thankful for them. But it's only going to continue and probably get worse. So you just have to, find other avenues for revenue.
Okay, and do you guys produce vinyl versions of your albums when you release them?
We just released Challenger on vinyl, and it's available at merchnow.com.
Okay. And what made you decide to release it on vinyl, whereas some bands do, some don't?
Because we're all hipsters, and vinyl's cool.
Makes sense.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. It's awesome. I mean, if we could put our record on 8 tracks and cassette tapes, I'd do that too. Just like any form of listening to music, I think is really cool, and it's cool to not forget about what people used to have to listen to music on. So.
Okay. And last question: what are the top 3 bands that you're listening to right now, whether up and coming or big names or?
Ironically enough, my 2 favorite bands right now both start with Paper. It's a band called Paper Route and a band called Paper Tongues, and they're both phenomenal. I don't really think I've listened to anything else other than those 2 bands on this whole tour, but yeah.
All right. Well, it's Matt here from Memphis May Fire. You can check out this interview and all the other ones at www.HxCMusicLife.com. Thanks, man.